Alright, we're back discussing Bigfoot. So, you've recently heard that they communicate with sticks?
Yeah, like they'll leave like piles of sticks in certain areas. And
why would they communicate with sticks? Why don't they just talk to each other?
Because they probably can't talk. Why don't sharks talk to each other?
Why would any animal just leave sticks to communicate? Like, for what?
It's probably marking their territory.
They would mark their territory with sticks. Gorillas don't do that.
Well, they're not gorillas.
Well, there's some sort of a giant ape, apparently, and gorillas are obviously smarter than Bigfoot.
What do you mean gorillas are based on what?
That gorillas exist and Bigfoot doesn't, so it's obvious that a gorilla would be smarter than something that doesn't exist.
You know that they don't exist for sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
You're pretty sure, so now it might be.
I'm going to say I'm totally sure.
You're totally sure. All right, case closed. Sean, close the book on it.
Case closed. No Bigfoots.
No Bigfoots, according to Sean.
And another thing, too, all these people that, say that they've seen a Bigfoot, are, either lying, or they're delusional, or they think they saw something. They see a bear, or they see, a raccoon running up a tree, and they're like, it's 10 feet tall, because the raccoon's, all puffed up and 10 foot up a tree.
A raccoon is puffed up and 10 foot up a tree.
Well, they probably see like a raccoon and then maybe a spruce behind it that gives it the body appearance. And Bigfoot is incredibly boring.
You're talking about it. You asked me about it.
We
I
are
want to make a video about it. How boring is that?
The concept of Bigfoot is cool. I'll give you that. The idea that there's a giant primate in America, North America, Canada, United States, whatever. But the simple fact is, no one's ever seen a real one, and there's no evidence that there's a real one except for the Henderson video.
The Patterson. Totally you keep calling it it's the Patterson video.
I prefer to call it the Henderson video. Beyond that, Bigfoot is incredibly boring because there's nothing new to learn about. Have you ever looked at these Bigfoot blogs? I've seen a couple of them. And it's all like the thing you're talking about, the Bigfoot sticks. Yep. So these weird calls, just a bird or something stupid, or they're videotaping a liar in the woods. And but it's boring beyond that. If it wasn't for all these hoaxes and all these fake guys in ghillie suits.
Every time you call a ghillie suit.
What are those things called? At night, the ghillie suit looks like hair, or
a human being in a ghillie suit is still 6 feet tall and looks like. But people are seeing what I saw was humongous.
In this day and age, years now of digital cameras, and nobody can get a picture of it except for when it's all distorted. If it wasn't for all these hoaxes and these guys wearing these stupid suits, and Halloween costumes from Party City.
I worked at Party City.
I know,
and we didn't sell any Bigfoot costumes.
And when you saw that Bigfoot suit, you're like, oh, Bigfoot. As we discussed before, you're a huge chicken, and you probably ran immediately when you saw some raccoon with a spruce behind it.
I did. I told you I ran. I didn't see a raccoon with a